Hey, I'm Amber from the training tool. We're going to do some exercises now to strengthen the shoulder joint. And what I've done here is just taken and wrapped my resistance band around a sturdy anchor there. And I'm going to start out the elbow right beside my body, just slightly off of it. My band is lined up with about my elbow. I'm going to stand tall and just bring this across the belly and then slowly open it back up to where I can comfortably. So it may be a very small movement for you, especially if you have some shoulder injuries going on. You want to do this slowly with control, only opening out as far as you comfortably can without doing this with your arm. So no pulling that elbow out to the side. Also check your wrist, make sure that it's straight. You don't want it to do this. That's incorrect movement. Now I'm going to do the same exact movement on the other side. I'm just going to switch my hands, start with the arm across my belly and then reach it out. Now this movement you might notice is going to be a little bit shorter. This tends to be a very hard movement for everybody to do. You only want to do about 6 to 10 of these. Keep it small. One set as you begin. And then I'm going to switch my hands. I'm going to need to step away a little bit to get a little more resistance. I'm going to take my elbow up in line with my shoulder and then bring it across. Remember to keep breathing. Let the movement be slow and controlled. So here I'm pulling the resistance across my body and slowly controlling it back up. Same exact movement on the other side. You may need to step a little closer to your anchor this time. Switch hands. Start here across the belly button. Elbow here. Make sure that shoulder blade is sliding down the back. I'm going to lift the elbow only as high as I can keep my shoulder stable and then bring it right back down. So this is not the movement. No pulling of the shoulder up to the ear. The shoulder blade slides down the back and stays stable as you pull this out. Again, just 6 to 10 reps on each side, especially if you're dealing with an injury. And if you don't have a band, that's okay. You can do some of these with your dumbbell. Start out with very light dumbbells, 1, 2, 3 pounds usually. And here's the first exercise. Starting across my belly button, I'm going to open out. If you're having trouble keeping the elbows stable by the side, you can always roll up a towel and place it right underneath your armpit and hold it there as you do this exercise. Same movement on the other side. I'm going to take that dumbbell into the other hand, starting on the same side, and take it out. Again, this will be the difficult movement with the dumbbell on both sides. Then I'm going to switch that dumbbell, take the shoulder or the elbow up to my shoulder, and then bring it back across. So control that movement up. You're only lifting the elbow as high as you can keep your shoulder blade stable. Once the shoulder begins to move up like this, we're not doing the correct exercise anymore. So stand in front of a mirror and make sure that your movement is correct. Switching to the other side. Very small movement for some people. I've seen it with shoulder injuries. They may only be able to get a little bit before that shoulder starts to turn and move around. So don't do that. And then the last thing, if you have a bench or something you can bend over on, take that dumbbell, hold it down, belly button is pulled in, kind of bend the elbow a little bit, lift it up, and then slowly control it back down. Kind of like rocking the baby, if you can think about it that way. Again, just lifting that elbow as high as you can keep your shoulders stable in the back. And then we'll go to the other side. You can just switch that leg over, bend that elbow, belly button in, rocking the baby by lifting that elbow just slightly up towards the shoulder. Pay attention to where your shoulder blade is. Keep it stable and sliding down the back. And there you have a couple of shoulder exercises you can do.